Okay, now this next tip is tip number 6, and it is all about how to remove cobwebs. There are 3 main ways that people use to remove cobwebs. One is with a feather duster. That's the most traditional way. I'm not too keen on that because as you remove the cobwebs from high up, they can just fall down and you may not find where they've fallen and may not manage to pick them up as part of your housekeeping job. The next type of equipment that people tend to use are the microfiber dusters, and they often have really nice long extenders to them. And what's good about them is that the cobwebs actually stick to the end so that you don't have to worry about them falling to the ground or into a pot or to a surface. So for cleanliness, that's much better. But my favourite thing that I use in order to remove cobwebs is the vacuum. Most vacuums have the long hoses, and they have specific parts that you can put on the end of the hose, which is normally brush-like, and that allows you to very safely remove the cobwebs, and that is my preference. But I want to point something out here. My clients have often said to me, look, my previous housekeeper used to just take the end off the hose and remove the cobwebs with the end, but without the specialist part with the brush on it. And what that does is that leaves scratch marks on the ceiling or the upper walls, and that can be very, very costly. One of the things I will always do before taking on a new client is when we do the walk around at the beginning, I will always check if there are any of those marks that are already there, so that I can point them out to the client so that they know that it wasn't me that made that damage. And I would reassure them at the same time that we do use the correct ends on the vacuum to ensure a really lovely finish.